Coming to you live from the On Access Studios in beautiful downtown Torrance, it's the Quarantine Comedy Show with special guests Rishi Arya and musical guest Dan Paquin. And now the host of the Quarantine Comedy Show, Tom Kearney.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the Quarantine Comedy Show. My name's Tom Kearney, I'm your host, and how you doing out there? How is everything? Everything cool? You got everyone good? I feel like we're really getting to know each other. I mean, we've been through a lot. We've been through pandemics and social unrest and riots, the cancellation of cops. It's been very traumatic, very traumatic. I was just down at the beach, and I could not believe what I saw. All the restaurants are packed, people everywhere, ice cream stores and bars, everything just packed up. Like nothing's going on. And this message is coming from the top, that everything is fine. But believe me, this is not over. I'm not giving up the suit just yet. All right? I mean, it's funny. Trump is going full steam ahead with all his campaign rallies planned for later this month. 50,000 people all packed in one room. Even though COVID-19 just had its biggest spike since the pandemic began. All right? Seriously. I mean, Trump is like the band leader on the Titanic. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't this great? Dun, dun. Do you hear that? Those are cheers of joy, gentlemen. Those are screams of terror, sir. Dun. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so earlier this week, Trump had a round-table discussion with all the police chiefs regarding the George Floyd protests, and Trump was praising the departments for dominating with compassion. Because sometimes you need to whack somebody upside the head with a bouquet of flowers. It sends a message that if you don't disperse, we will be forced to deploy forceful hugs. Now, you're all invited to the bunker for some hot cocoa. Now, honestly, that might work. That might work. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to hang on to the suit for a while because I just don't think this thing is over. I think I'm going to hunker down right here myself with you. I'm watching a lot of Netflix, of course, and I watched The Aviator 3 times. I love that movie. Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese, come on. But it's funny, there's a lot of guys that auditioned for that movie. Charlie Sheen auditioned for it. Keanu Reeves, Pierce Brosnan, Bill Murray. Can you believe it? Bill Murray auditioned for that. Gary Busey. Now that movie I'd like to see. That a coked out Howard Hughes. That would be very entertaining. I'm sure that the casting session was hilarious. And it might have looked something like this. Okay, who's next?
We have Sir Bill Murray.
Bill Murray?
Oh, I love Bill Murray.
Oh, he's a hoot.
Oh,
Hello, Bill! Yeah. Oh, hey, this Aviator guy here. Yeah, well, it's just Howard Hughes. It sounds like he's really a bit of a stickler. Officially, just things up front. I'd like to be. I've never officially been on an airplane. I dropped my aunt's shoe off at the airport twice, but theoretically, I never actually picked her up. So she might still be down there.
Let's do.
Yeah, but sure. Yeah. Okay.
42. 42, Bill. Whenever you're ready.
Sure. Yeah. You are a movie star. Nothing more, right? I mean, that's what it is.
Bill, that was wonderful. Really, Bill.
Well, thank you very much for having me. This has been really just an amazing experience. So where do you live over there off of Briar? There?
Briar, yes. Up on the hill, Bill. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What do you got like a pool over there? Yeah.
We have a pond.
Yeah. Well,
And a pool.
buddies for life.
The pond would be good for you.
Oh yes. You'd love it. It's a natural springs. Who's next?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu. Hello, Keanu.
Hello.
How are you? You never change, Keanu. You really don't. Even under that robe, I can tell that you're in shape, you know? Okay, let's get down to business, shall we, Keanu? Yes. Let's see. Why don't you take it from... Hello?
Oh.
Why don't you take it from page 38? Whenever you're ready, Keanu. Gnarly, are you trying to tell me I can dodge bullets? Oh, there he is. Keanu, I love what you did with that. Like some character development, yes? There it is. That's how almost every casting session in Hollywood goes. Of course, that was my lovely wife, Mara, playing the casting director there. That was fun. But we've watched The Aviator enough times where Mara was just like fed up with it. And she goes, Scorsese. He's a hack. We could do better ourselves. So we have a lot of time on our hands. And we did it. And here it is.
The hydraulic controls of this biggest airplane ever built have been the critical question. But now they seem okay, says Howard Hughes.
It's not good enough, Odie. I want every dent and every seam on this countersunk. It's got to be slippery, Odie. Slippery. I want no wind resistance on this truck.
Okay.
All right. Is that dog staring at me?
I don't know.
Does he work for me?
Well, everybody works for you, Howard.
Get rid of it, will you? All right, I want to see that script first thing in the morning, all right? For the comedy show, the quarantine comedy show. I want to see the script.
You got it, Howard.
All right, I want to give me that script first thing in the morning, then, okay? Got to see that script, okay? For the comedy show, give me the script. Give me that script. You're gonna give me the script. First thing in the morning, I want to see the script. Give me that script. You gotta see, get the script. I want to see the script. First thing you want to see the script. You gotta see the script. And then you see that script. You gotta see that script. First thing in the morning, and you can see that script.
Quarantine.
Quarantine. Q-U-A-R-A-N-T-I-N-E. Quarantine.
Good. You know what the corona is?
Yes, Mother.
You've seen the people without the masks.
Yes, Mother.
You know to stay away.
Yes, Mother.
Good. I cannot protect you. You are not safe.
Get the Gatorade. 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 He will hold the bag at a 45-degree angle so that I may reach in and get the script without touching the bag. He will bring the bag. It will all start again at the beginning. At the beginning. At the beginning. If any of these instructions are not met
The whole process must repeat. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Hello, Juan. Good afternoon, Howard. Did you forget about our appointment? No, I'm terribly sorry. I have a terrible cold. We just have the meeting here like this. Okay, Howard, I'm sitting. You can see the script. See the script. I took the liberty of bringing some numbers. Now, the Quarantine Comedy Show now has over 300,000 views, and... Oh, come on, Juan! You know that the comedy show's worth twice as much as the Daily Show! I know that, Howard. I'm not gonna sell it, Juan! I won't do it! Yes, Howard, I know. But I'm gonna get it anyway. Yeah, well, you seem to have me over a barrel there, Juan. I hope you make it back to Petaluma, Howard. I really do. I hope that you regain your fortune raising chickens. I hope that someday you'll tune in to the Quarantine Comedy Show. And when you do, it'll be on a Comedy Central network. Yeah? Well, I'm not gonna sell it, Juan. Okay, Howard, well, take care of that cold. I hope you feel better. Thank you for your concern, Juan. I find that very moving. Okay, Howard. Take care. Oh my goodness. Okay, well there you go, folks. That's the Aviator, as if it happened in Torrance. All right. Of course, that was my lovely wife Mara and me, and that was it. Just the two of us with a couple of cameras and some lights in a house, and there it is, the Aviator. It was a lot of fun and a little strange. I hope you liked it. All right, coming up next, this is a very funny man out of Montreal, Quebec, a great actor, a great comic. Put your hands together for Rishi Arya.
No, I know. No, you know what? I saw a friend of mine who I fell out with, and he posted a plandemic on his Facebook. So that's what closure is, if that's what you're wondering. You guys watch the... I knew it was fake just because all the doctors were white. Every single one. That doesn't make any sense. But still, I don't really get anybody caping up. Like, no, the government's right. Like, you can't cape for the Illuminati either. But there's just so much. Like, I wonder how dumb the conspiracies were during the Spanish flu. You know, was there newsletters going around saying, hey, this is really not happening? I feel like wearing the mask everywhere is bringing me back to my shoplifting days. Like I'm trying to be better. I got caught stealing at 7-Eleven, stealing from my own people. And I was in line and I was just buying, a bag of chips and a Snickers bar. And I was like, you know what, I can steal the Snickers bar, and I put it in my pocket. And then I get up to pay, and the guy asked, where is the candy? And I was like, oh, I had to be like, no, these are chips. I'm all in at this point. I'm super high, of course. And he goes, no, you had a Snickers.
Hi.
It's like, oh, I never heard it like that before. I should remember that for Indian accent auditions. So anyway, he starts.
Honey, I need you to come right now.
Some girl needs me to come right now, guys.
I'm serious.
Yeah, gee, I couldn't tell how serious you were. Do you mind? I don't come to your job and tell you how to defend the prostitution.
It's the prosecution.
The prosecution, whatever.
You're the one that clogged the toilet.
No, it was probably you because you're on your period. Look at her. Look like she's on her period.
Oh.
All right, keep it going for Rishi Arya. Okay, folks, are you ready for the musical guests for the show this week? All right, this guy is a great musician and a great songwriter. Put your hands together for Torrance's own Dan Paquin.
I remember when my father told me, son, be grateful for every day that comes, for the chance of you becoming you or slim. Life can be a wonder, so go on and take it in. And the sun goes down and the moon comes up, and the sun goes down and the moon comes up every day. He used to play the bass, and man, he swung. Got offered to hit the road, but turned it down. His mama said he really didn't want to go. He told me if he had, I wouldn't have been born to know. And the sun goes down and the moon comes up, and the sun goes down and the moon comes up every day. I saw some sad news the other day. A girl I knew in school that did not make it. She seemed to glow in a photo with her little girl, who will look at it one day and surely know that the sun goes down and the moon comes up, and the sun goes down and the moon comes up, and the sun goes down and the moon comes up every day that I'll take.
All right, everyone. Dan Paquin, the pride of Torrance. All right, folks, well, that's our show for this week. Did you dig it? Did you enjoy it? Well, if you did, hit the like button underneath this video. Leave a comment, share it with a friend. Tell the world about the Quarantine Comedy Show, because we're here to help you through all this. All right, folks, I worry about some of the future coming up, that sporting events and our children and theater and comedy clubs and creating community and being together is going to suffer. But I think we'll come through this. And when we do, I hope that we have a better understanding about what really matters. Building community and being together with friends and family. I mean, that's the stuff that matters. All right, folks. For the Quarantine Comedy Show, I'm Tom Kearney. Chloe and I are going to get some cardio here. We'll see you next week. Take care.
From the On Access Studios in beautiful downtown Torrance, it's the Quarantine Comedy Show.
I'm rich.